We're asking people who they think the biggest jerk in Columbus is.
Biggest jerk in Columbus? My husband that I'm divorcing.
Your husband that you're divorcing?
Yeah.
You see, now Street Talk gets all the good answers. Wow, we just got a boyfriend before.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess, yeah, at that particular point in your life, that would stick out.
Yeah.
Okay, are we rolling?
Yeah, I got a black balance 92. Ready?
Good, okay, yeah. Hey, while we're doing this, I've got to come on and say what? And I'm Tom Lyons, welcome back to the show.
Do it again.
And I'm Tom Lyons, welcome back to the show.
Check this out.
Okay, let's check this out. We have a dancer here who's going to do a little dance for us before the show. So here he goes. Ready? And whenever you're ready. Oh, okay, we're going to wait for some music, Tony. While we're waiting for some music...
Oh, who thinks of these questions anyway? Hi, we're asking people, who do you think the biggest jerk in Columbus is?
I don't know. I have no idea.
There's got to be one guy you think is a real jerk.
Well, not really.
Not one?
No, not one.
They're all just fantastic people.
Really?
Here's a gentleman right here. Hi, sir. We're asking people who they think the biggest jerk in Columbus is. You have any idea?
My brother.
Your brother?
Right.
Why is he a jerk? I thought he was a nice guy.
The other brother's a nice guy.
Oh. But this other one is not.
Is a jerk.
Oh, well, what does he do? Anything in particular, or?
It didn't work, didn't do anything.
Oh. Pretty serious problem there.
I'd say so.
Is he pretty rich?
I don't believe he has a cent.
Oh. Okay, well, that would qualify, I suppose. Okay, thank you very much.
Sure, nice talking to you.
That was kind of a happy story there. We're waiting for the band to get going so this guy can demonstrate his dancing for us. Meanwhile, we're waiting for someone to walk by so we can talk to them. Did you just turn that off and on or something, Tony?
No.
Can I throw a fit now?
No.
Okay. Hi, sir. We're asking people... Oh, he's going right by.
What are you eating there?
A Big Mac.
Big Mac. How is it?
That's good.
Hold it.
How you doing, Mom?
Hey, we got a question. Ready? Who do you think is the biggest jerk in Columbus?
The biggest jerk in Columbus. Tony Burris.
Tony, is that true?
No.
Don't ask the cops, Tony says. Here they come. Hi, guys. We're asking people today who they think the biggest jerk in Columbus is.
You are kidding.
Don't ask.
No, I'm not kidding.
I don't know.
There aren't any, are there?
Oh, there's a few.
Oh, okay. He said, oh, there's a few. Tony, let's keep moving instead of waiting for this jerk. Because we could be waiting here for quite a long time. We'll catch you. We'll catch you. We'll be back. We're going to be right around this area here.
How you doing? You got a minute?
Nope.
Good. We're going to ask you a question anyway. You mind? Oh, he doesn't like us. Oh, he said, just get out of my way, he goes. I think the guy's probably packing a gun, who knows. But let's see now, what do we got here? Oh, look at this, Tom, Ameritrust. Ameritrust. And they're probably in there thinking we're doing a story on Ameritrust, but this used to be a homestay savings. But, you know, we on Street Talk could really care less about that because we're too concerned with who is the biggest jerk in Columbus. So let's ask this guy right here. How you doing?
Hey, fine. Hey, how are you?
All right.
Good. We see your show every so often.
Really?
Channel 3?
Yeah. Well, it used to be Channel 3, and they kicked us off.
Oh, where are you at now?
Shoot, it depends on what cable company, but 18.
Undetermined?
Yeah, undetermined.
Yeah.
But today's question is a real good one. Who do you think is the biggest jerk in Columbus?
The biggest jerk in Columbus. Well, that's a good question. You don't know where to start. You can start with the State House and work your way down from here. Probably Richard Celeste, yeah.
Celeste. Okay, that's another one for Celeste. Dick, it's not your day. What can I say? Anybody else stick out like a sore thumb?
No, not really. All in all, we've got a pretty decent city.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Great.
Hey, you guys still do reruns, by the way?
I know, because they don't pay us enough money.
Oh, really? I just remember the one, I believe there's a blind gentleman and a wino up there in front of the drugstore.
Yeah.
I guess that was about 2 years ago.
Wino started beating.
I hear a lot of folks over here, Tony. Hi. We're asking people who they think the biggest jerk in Columbus is.
The biggest jerk? I don't know. No.
Are there any?
No.
No. How about you?
I could tell you who the second biggest jerk is.
Okay, the second biggest.
Well, I'd rather be from BNS.
Who?
Are you from BNS?
No. We're with the Public Access Channel.
Oh, public access. Well, it's just my personal... I'd rather not say.
Okay. Great, thanks. Tony, let's head down this way toward the beer. Hi, who's the biggest jerk in Columbus?
The biggest drink?
Jerk.
President Reagan.
Okay, thank you. Here comes the music.
Excuse me, girls, you got a minute? Okay, sir. Gary, save me.
Hey, Tony.
How you doing?
Okay, how about you?
This is Gary's second appearance on Street Talk.
Yeah, really, I'm becoming famous. I've been on various other news shows.
Have you?
Stuff too. Yeah, so this vendors.
Oh yeah, the new laws.
Yeah.
How's that going to affect you?
Well, we had to redo our display and everything, but we did it, and you know, you just have to conform. We thought they were going to run us out of town, which they didn't do, which they would have done if we didn't get involved in the process of rewriting the law.
You were involved in the process?
Well, at first I was just going to sit back and be railroaded, but there were a couple other the small vendors. Judy down here on the Broad and High.
Mm-hmm. There he is, right there. There he goes. Okay. This is live. No, it's not live. It's taped. Hi. Who do you think the biggest jerk in Columbus is?
Dick Celeste.
Why?
Just various reasons. I can't get my money out of my bank, all that kind of thing.
Right. Thank you.
I see you guys are coax.
Oh, good. Thank you. Okay, Tony, I'm going over this way.
Okay, look, answer this question. You ready? These kids are always here. We pay these kids. Who's the biggest jerk in Columbus?
Reinhardt. You! Roddy Piper. Reinhardt.
Reinhardt. Why Reinhardt?
He's a jerk, like you said.
Why?
Because he looks funny and his mom don't love him.
His mom don't love him?
I don't know. Because...
Wait, we're treading thin ice right here, folks. Hi, sir. You got a minute? We're asking people who they think the biggest jerk in Columbus is.
What?
The biggest jerk in Columbus? Who do you think the biggest jerk in Columbus is?
I wouldn't even answer a question like that.
You wouldn't?
No.
Okay, good. Thanks anyway. Get a load of that guy, Tom. Hey, look, I don't blame him. I wouldn't answer that question either, okay? Now get out of here. Tom, back to you.
Really? Yeah. Oh, you can lie. I don't care.
You.
Me. Okay, thank you. How about you?
I would say that my face is exposed to all of Columbus, and I can't say because he's a political figure. I'm going to say,
Take your time.
Tom Dempsey.
Tom Dempsey. All right, thank you. How about you?
Earl Bruce, without a doubt. No doubt at all. Man can't coach worth anything.
We're stuck with him, though, I guess, huh?
I know.
Okay, Tony. Hi. Who do you think the biggest jerk in Columbus is?
Biggest jerk in Columbus.
It's kind of a touchy question, I know.
It's a good one, though. I don't know what to say.
Okay, great. Thanks. Hi, sir. We're asking people who they think the biggest jerk in Columbus is.
A jerk?
The biggest jerk.
Well, I think the mayor might have come along and put it down close to the biggest jerk.
The mayor is...
Ain't about it, and they put his brother on 3 damn jobs that he didn't know a damn thing about. I think it's a pretty big jerk.
I'm asking people who they think is the biggest jerk in Columbus.
Well, definitely, for one thing, the mayor, okay? Now,
the mayor?
Look at the bus stops around here. They got people sitting around, it's raining on them. Now, they clean the ones over here, and they got them out east. They don't even clean the things. Now, people stand out here. Now, we pay, as taxpayers, pay these bus drivers their salary, right?
Right.
Have you rode the bus yourself before?
Oh, yeah.
Have you had to stand?
Usually I sit in the bus.
Well, usually you sit in the bus, but prior to waiting for the bus...
At the bus stop, you mean?
Pregnant women standing up waiting for the bus and everything else. Well, that is just ridiculous.
Well, there you have it. Maybe the mayor, if he hears that, he should put some covers up or whatever, some shelters.
He should begin to just realize it, you know? He should begin to realize that situation.
Okay, anybody else stick out in Columbus as being a jerk to you?
Well, to tell you the truth, the commissioner of police department. There's been ridiculous murders around in Columbus, and they don't know who's doing it. They found ladies slain over on the grass, people killed. 2 people down here got killed, nobody knows done it downtown.
Really? Unsolved murders?
Unsolved.
Recently?
Recently, past year.
Okay, so there you have it. Thanks a lot. The mayor and the police commissioner. Boy, we're going to get some cards and letters on this one, folks. Anyway. Oh, hi. Hi. We're asking people who they think the biggest jerk in Columbus is.
Well, I hate to say this, but I think the biggest jerk in Columbus is Governor Celeste.
Governor Celeste. Hey, Dick, I hate to say this, but, you know, hey, I wouldn't have... Why?
Well, because I don't think he's done nothing for the city. The mayor's done a terrific job, but I don't think he's done much.
And he spent more damn time in Dallas, Texas, where I know better than he ever dreamed of going. They could have done business out there for years, believe it or not. And anyway, they're not Washington, D.C. somewhere else, trying to get these damn potholes stopped. Yeah. And Tom Mooney was I remember right down at the Swiss Club where Tom got his over intoxicated. Right?
Oh, you've seen the show?
Oh, yeah, I've seen it several times.
Okay, today's crazy, wacky question is, who do you think the biggest jerk in Columbus is? Aside from Tom and myself, aside from us.
That's neat. That's a good question.
It's an excellent question.
Biggest jerk in the city of Columbus? Yeah. Short of libel, I really wouldn't want to say. I don't...
Short of libel. Libel is a pretty jerky kind of a guy. No, come on now. This is freedom of speech. Or is it? Dun-dun-dun-dun.
I'm not going to be very good at this because I really don't think there's anybody that's really,
okay, there you have it.
That bad. So. But I do enjoy the show. You really are. It's a strange interlude in the middle of the night to watch some of the crazy. I was telling them about some of the crazy questions that you ask, and some of these. I like the one over there in Lynn Alley when it was New York City interviewing.
Oh yeah.
That was sort of interesting.
That was New York. What are you talking about?
You're right.
I didn't night he got a joke time. We went out to eat, 6 of us. Al Igo, and his wife, Goldie, Charlie Lecker, both Al and both, all 3 of them is dead. No kidding. I can't think of Goldie out. She is perfect health. But Al, he had a hell of a time.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I'll just tell you the truth. He couldn't make a damn living practicing law around here before he went into politics, but I know a fellow running in office, he couldn't pay a damn office rent for about 6 to 8 months.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Well, I lived in a damn hotel down here for 35 years before I was married in 1970.
Great.
And I knew every goddamn thing went on down here political.
Great, thank
you. Judge that got drunk, and every police, every sheriff, and everybody else. Even old sheriff said he was retired. I come in.
Thank you very much.
Let's. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's on. I'm not touching it. Hi, ma'am. We're asking people who they think is the biggest jerk in Columbus.
Well, I wouldn't never tell you.
Come on, this is freedom of speech. Come on, say it.
No, I wouldn't say who it was.
Okay, if you could say who it was, who would you say?
Well, I'm not going to say.
Okay. Thanks anyway. Tom, back to you.
Jerks? A hell of a lot of them.
Really? Do you know of any by name or?
Yeah? Are we allowed to mention names?
If you want to.
I wouldn't. It might be incriminated. Might haunt you.
What kind of jerks do you want? I mean, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, any kind.
General jerks.
General jerks?
Who's the biggest one?
My boss.
Great, thanks. Hi.
You know something? I got to get on here one more time.
Okay, well,
ask me a question.
Do we ask
your favorite deceased person?
Okay, yeah. Who's your favorite dead person?
President Reagan.
Thank you, Tom. Okay, well, let's move on down the line here and talk to some other strange people. And hi, you got a minute? And, and he said he heard that. Sorry about that. Anyway, we're asking people, who do you think is the biggest jerk in Columbus?
The biggest what?
Biggest jerk in Columbus.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
In your opinion?
Well, I'm scared to say.
You're scared to say. These people are so scared of exercising their right to freedom of speech. I suppose as long as we're not saying, it's okay. Or is it? Who knows? We'll get a couple of letters on that. Hi, you got a minute? No, I guess not. You got a minute? You don't. Okay, well, I don't blame them. What the heck? I wouldn't have a minute for us either. Anyway, hey, what are you doing? No?
No what?
We're asking people who they think is the biggest jerk in Columbus.
I have no idea.
I have no idea. Okay, well, thanks anyway.
I don't know. Tony says, what was the older guy talking about? I have no idea. Hi, who's the biggest, did I ask you? Hi, who's the biggest jerk in Columbus, do you think? Okay, there's some fellows over here we can get, Tony. Hi, we're asking people who the biggest jerk in Columbus is.
The biggest jerk?
Yeah.
My boss.
Okay. Who's your boss?
Was him. His name is Steve Blumenstock.
Steve Blumenstein, that guy right over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
From the camera.
Great, thank you very much. Go down the other alley? Huh? Go down the other alley?
Sure. Excuse me, you got a minute? We're asking, you don't? Okay, good. That's right. Tom says never ask that question because they'll always say no. And you're absolutely right. Anyway, by the way, this is Street Talk. We're on channel, 18 on one cable company and 21 on the other. And Anyway, we're on 10:30 in the morning and 10:30 at night on Saturday and Sunday, and who knows what's ever going to happen in this show. But, you know, we would have more shows on more often, but, you know, these people down at ACTV just don't pay us enough. And if they're going to be cheap about it, then we're going to be skimpy about it too, okay? So write your cards and letters to ACTV.
The biggest jerk in Columbus.
Are there any?
Oh, there's a lot of them. Let's see, the biggest one works nationwide, but let's see, who do I think is a jerk? Chris? It's the biggest jerk in Columbus.
Chris? How about you?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Who is the biggest jerk in Columbus?
The biggest jerk. I don't think I want to. We're on TV, right? I don't think I want to comment on that.
That's smart. How about you? The biggest. Who do you think the biggest jerk in Columbus is?
I don't think I could name just one.
Cable. All right, we're rolling. Well, I'm going to ask you a question. Okay. If you answer this question, we might do it. Are you ready?
Okay, if I answer correct, right?
Right. Who in your? Hold on. Channel 18 cable, and 21 on coax, but 18 on everybody else. Yeah. Who do you think is the biggest jerk in Columbus?
Mayor Reinhardt.
Oh, another one from Mayor Reinhardt. Why?
I really don't know him personally, and I think that's the reason why, you know, because, I mean, like he did something very stupid on Valentine's Day. He said that everyone could buy their sweetheart a chuck hole, you know, and I think that that's, you know, kind of exploiting, you know, the fact that Valentine's Day is for lovers, you know.
Yeah. True. That's pretty good. Gee, you know, we did a show on Reinhardt recently, and everybody gave him glowing reports, but now he's gotten, what, 3 or 4 negatives today, Tom? Anyway, we have some dancers coming up here in a bit?
Yeah, we have a dance recital. It's Jeanette Greider's dance company, and it's Sunday, June the 16th at 5 o'clock at Wager Hall.
Good. Well, we'll try to be there. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Anyway, we're heading into the rally in the alley. It is Friday, and you know what happens on Friday in Columbus? People just get wacky and crazy, and they get in the kind of a mood that we think would really tie in well with a street talk frame of mind. Okay, I'm in a street talk frame of mind, and anyway, this guy here seems like he might answer good. How you doing?
Pretty good.
We're asking people who they think the biggest jerk in Columbus is. Who's the biggest jerk in Columbus?
The biggest jerk. Well, you got a long list of that. Let me see.
Give me your top 3.
My top 3? I don't think I should answer that.
Hi, how are ya? We're asking people who they think the biggest jerk in Columbus is.
The police.
Okay, thanks. Hi, we're asking people who they think the biggest jerk in Columbus is. Easy question. Are there any jerks in Columbus?
Oh, I'm sure there are.
You don't know any?
How about Jim Haney?
Who's he?
He's a jerk.
Okay. Thank you. We got something out of that guy. Finally quiets down. Hi, sir. Who do you think the biggest jerk in Columbus is?
Oh, boy, that's difficult.
Why? There aren't any.
Not from Columbus.
Okay, where are you from?
Cambridge.
Mass?
No.
Ohio.
Ohio.
So you haven't met any jerks yet?
Well, I haven't met any big jerks.
I guess that's a good statement about the city.
Oh, okay.
Thanks. Hi, sir. Who do you think the biggest jerk in Columbus is?
I had no slightest idea.
That's the last idea. Okay. How about you? Who do you think the biggest jerk in Columbus is?
Who do I think the biggest jerk in Columbus is? That's like a non-rhetorical question, don't you think?
It's a what?
Non-rhetorical question, don't you?
It could be, yeah. Are there any jerks in Columbus?
Come on, you're
Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're implying by this, that there aren't any?
No comment.
How about you? Do you have any answer for that?
No, I'm with him. I don't know. Thank you.
It might be damaging, right?
Possibly.
Yeah. Okay. You guys who are leaving, let's go over here. Hi. Who's the biggest jerk in Columbus, do you think?
Moose Beverage.
Moose Beverage?
No, I'm kidding. No. Biggest jerk in Columbus?
Is there one big one, or is it just a lot of little ones?
I think there's a lot of Cedratums in Columbus. A lot of jerks. Because they're schmutz. That's why.
They're schmutz. What is that?
Schmutz.
Schmutz is Midwestern for what?
Midwestern? I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Okay, thanks. Let's go over here. That's these folks. Hi, folks. We're asking people who they think the biggest jerk in Columbus is.
Excluding yourself, right?
Yeah, sure. Excluding all of us here.
Well, that's...
I really haven't given him a whole lot of thought.
Okay. How about you? Are there any jerks in Columbus?
I think there's a small cult that lives that have a house up on campus, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. What's their name, do you think?
I haven't the slightest.
Can't remember. How about you? Are there any jerks in Columbus?
I, too, have been informed of the cult house.
The cult
Yes.
house. You sort of bypass that whenever you can.
We try to stay away from it. We're respectable citizens.
Okay, so you really don't know any jerks then?
No, not to say.
All right. Thanks. How about you? No? Okay, thank you. Let's ask these fellas here. Hi, sir. We're asking people if who they think the biggest jerk in Columbus is. Why did I pick you? I don't know why. You probably don't know any jerks.
No, I don't know any jerks. No.
Okay. How about you?
I really wouldn't know.
Hi, sir. Who do you think the biggest jerk in Columbus is?
I couldn't tell you. I'm from Cleveland. I just got here about 5 minutes ago.
Are there any jerks in Cleveland?
Oh, yeah, quite a few.
Really? Anybody you can mention?
No.
Probably governor.
The governor. Okay, sorry, Dick. That's what, number 5 or something like that. Thanks anyway. How you doing? Who do you think is the biggest jerk in Columbus?
Biggest what?
Jerk in Columbus.
I don't know.
No. Okay. Well, thanks anyway. Anyway, how you doing? So we got a couple more minutes on this tape, and maybe we'll start getting some. Maybe we'll start getting some honest and candid. If I ask you a question, you're going to give me a good answer.
I'll try.
Okay, good. Who's the biggest jerk in Columbus?
Mayor Reinhardt.
Mayor Reinhardt. And you? Who's the biggest jerk in Columbus? Thank you.
I think I can honestly say a good half of city council can qualify as one.
You want to specify which half? Maybe it's better to leave it open like that.
Well, between them, they come up with some of the kookiest ideas.
Like what? What's kooky?
Some of the things they want to do with Central High School, the committees that get away.
Coming down, right?
Yeah.
What about the transit mall out here?
That was crazy to begin with. I didn't think it was going to work, and now it's been voted down. So
what about Capitol South?
Capitol South is okay, but if they're going to build all those buildings, I think they ought to build some houses around so people can live and work in those buildings.
The what?
The biggest jerk in Columbus.
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, good. Well, thanks anyway. As we get closer to the alley, we're getting closer to the music and the fun times, and this is what Columbus is all about. How you doing? Who's the biggest jerk in Columbus?
Like, what do you mean by jerk? I mean, you got to be more specific.
Okay. Who's the biggest jerk in Columbus?
Say the mayor. He has to run this town. I mean, you got to run. This is Jerk Off City, USA. Why not?
Jerk Off City. What do you mean by jerk off?
Oh, there's not really much happening. They got to put more stuff downtown to make it happen, make it pop, make it sing.
What about the rally?
It's just once a week, but I mean, like in other cities, they have all kinds of things. Like, you know, they have this one day, that one day, and
true.
And if they have, you know, they keep it popping all the time, like in Vegas.
Yeah.
Somebody in a great. What's getting ready?
The band gonna play right
now?
now?
The band is getting ready. Tony
The band is
says.
getting ready.
And we've got 3 minutes left on this tape. There was somebody in a red suit I wanted to shoot.
Oh, the blonde over there.
The blonde. All right, we talked to her. Let's see. How about these folks? Hi. Who do you think the biggest jerk in Columbus is?
I have no idea.
You don't know of any jerks.
No, I
There are none in Columbus.
I don't know. I just moved here. I don't know.
Really? From where?
Wellsville, Ohio.
How about you? Are there any jerks in Columbus?
Could go on forever, so I won't even start.
Okay, it's a long list. How about you?
Yeah, it's a lot of.
Why? Why are there so many in Columbus? Is it something that in the water maybe, or?
Maybe something in the alcohol.
That starts it off. All right, thanks. Here's a fella right here. Hi, sir. We're asking people who they think the biggest jerk in Columbus is.
He left.
He left? Okay, so we're jerk-free, aren't we?
That's right.
Great. Okay, thanks. How about you? Have I asked you this question? I did. Okay, great. Tony, let's plow through and go up this way. Hi, guys. We're asking people who they think the biggest jerk in Columbus is.
The biggest jerk in Columbus?
Yeah. What's his name on stage?
I'd probably have to say what's his name? Probably Drew Hayes is who I think.
Drew Hayes. That's a good one. How about you?
Don't look at me.
I agree with him.
Drew Hayes, why is Drew a jerk? He's a radio talk show host.
Hello, sounds there we go.
No, I thought he handled Mrs. O'Hare quite well last night, and I have to admire him for that.
Thank you.
Television crew from New York City, David Letterman here today, taping you for the show later tonight. So you'll be on David Letterman. You guys flying back to New York for this later?
Right, 5 minutes.
Make sure you watch and wave hi to Mom and Dad right now. Say hi, Mom.
Wait a
Hi,
minute,
Mom.
wait a minute.
David Letterman tonight.
If they have a cameraman here from David Letterman, can Jack Hanna be far behind?
He lost all those pictures.
That's right.
Lost all those pictures.
Lost all those pictures.
It's tough. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the WTVN Rally in the Alley. Our morning man, Mr. Bob
You
Collins.
want to cut it here and follow this?
That's you. Our midday man, Dave Logan. Thank you. And our all-around great guy,
Let me take
Rob
it from here.
Brumbaugh.
I'll say goodbye.
Okay.
And we'll
Hey,
stick
Rob,
with
you have a
them.
sheet or something you want to do?
Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned
Oh, yeah,
next
banana
time. Don't
line.
forget Saturdays and
Right here,
Sundays,
a little
10:30
while.
a.m. and p.m. Street
You know,
Talk.
Bobby, I'm getting nervous. There
See
are
you
more
next
of
time.
us than there are of them. Between the band. You doubt it. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to commend our first group tonight because they were here and ready to go. They were here.
In 8 years.
First time in the history of the rally, there's been a band here that's been ready to go on time.
And I thought Drew Hayes was starved for attention.
Yeah, right. Well, they also leave early. Okay. You have one of those Italian deals on your chest.
Wasn't somebody just talking about Drew Hayes a minute ago, Tom?
Yeah, Tony, not exactly a strong vote for Drew either.